trying to speed up the process whenever they get a lot of movies in at a time, where they don't have to have one person sitting there constantly checking movies in, because all he does is he sits back there and he can't do it for the customer. What we were doing is where we set it up where we can take all these movies in, it'll check them into the database, it'll sort them either by genre like we have here. Or we can spin it around and sort them A to Z. We have, by title. And then what that does is that allows somebody to reach up, take the movies out of the box, and then go immediately put them back on the shelf where customers can check them out a lot.
Yeah, you can stop the system, pull the bin, go over to the section that you're working in, go put all the DVDs back on the shelf, and then basics of our system, which Joe can explain this part.
The computer has a database. The flag didn't go down. We have problems with our flag, but it's in this game. But our database has the names of the movies, their genre, their serial numbers we assign to the specific names, and each one has a copy number, and we have a total number of copies and the copies that are in stock. We have the auto check-in feature, which checks in a movie and it sorts it to a bin. We also have your manual check-in, manual check-out for people bringing movies to use her personally at the store. Will Help Me, that tells you about our program, tells you how to use it. We have a search in which you can search the database for a movie by title. You type in the title. If it's in the database, it'll pop up here and it'll tell you the details of the movie and everything. If it's not in the database, you'll get a little pop-up that says search results weren't found in the database. And basically what it's doing here also is every time we check in a movie, it's updating the movie we're checking in. It puts the picture on the front of the movie up. It puts the details about the movie there. And we also have radio buttons here that control the sorting option. The computer does the sorting algorithm, sends through RS-232 communication to the microcontroller what box to sort in, and we have options to sort by their title or their genre. Right now we're sorting by genre. And that's the basic computer system.
We have the scanner, which is just a typical barcode scanner. Scans in. Barcodes on the back of the DVDs. We have the microcontroller sitting here on the door of our box, and it basically sends out the signals to all of Wade's hardware.
As far as the hardware goes, the stepper motor is driven by a driver board to where the microcontroller essentially only has to tell a signal for direction and a pulse signal for stepping. And then once we get to the end, it'll go to standby state.
It'll just go to standby until you add more DVDs.
Yeah, there's no DVDs in the bins. It sits there and waits for. Yeah.
Make sure you'll hit that micro switch, and the micro switch tells it to start scanning again.
Oh.
So,
did you guys fix this auto input thing? Previously, someone had to press the keyboard to get it going?
No.
It sends a return signal.
Basically, whenever you want the system to be operating just on its own, do its thing, you press auto check-in, and then it'll sit there and just run forever until...
Every time you put movies in, it'll start back up, and then just run until it runs out of movies, and then it'll go back to an idle state.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go down yet.
It'll go down. It's slow enough, I think.
It gets caught.
Of course.
Is the actuator hot?
I think it is because it's not trying to close.
We've been running it for about the last 30 minutes, so
Yeah, I
the
just saw it.
actuators are starting to get hot and aren't catching us well anymore.
Beforehand, we had